Have you ever experienced this? You watch YouTube videos in English and understand almost everything. You watch movies, read articles, and scroll through social media in English without much trouble. But then someone asks you a simple question. Hi, how are you? And suddenly, your mind goes blank. You know the words, you know the grammar, but you just can't speak. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Millions of English learners face this problem every day. Many people think they're bad at languages, but that's not true. The real reason you can't speak English fluently isn't your grammar or your memory. It's one common mistake that almost every learner makes. Imagine you want to learn swimming. Instead of getting into the water, you read books, watch videos, and learn every swimming technique. Can you swim? No, because swimming is a skill, and skills improve through practice. Speaking English is exactly the same. Many learners spend years learning grammar, memorizing vocabulary, and doing exercises. But they rarely speak English. Then they wonder why they are not fluent. The truth is simple. You don't become fluent by knowing English. You become fluent by using English. Most learners spend all their time on input. They watch, they read, they listen, they study, but they spend very little time on output. Speaking, explaining, describing, thinking in English. Your brain treats these as different skills. When you read a word, your brain only needs to recognize it. But when you speak, your brain must quickly remember the word, build a sentence, and say it correctly. That's why speaking feels much harder. This is the difference between passive vocabulary and active vocabulary. Passive vocabulary is what you understand. Active vocabulary is what you can use immediately. Most learners understand thousands of words, but can only use a small number while speaking. Another big mistake is translating. Someone asks, "What did you do yesterday?" Instead of answering, you first think in your own language. Then you translate it into English. Then you check your grammar. Then you worry about making mistakes. By that time, the conversation has already moved on. Fluent speakers don't translate every sentence. They think directly in English. And yes, you can learn to do that too. Start with small things. When you see a cup, think cup. When you're hungry, think I'm hungry. When it rains, think it's raining. These small habits train your brain to think in English naturally. Another problem is perfectionism. Many learners wait until their English is perfect before they start speaking. But that's the wrong way. You don't speak because you're fluent. You become fluent because you speak. Children make mistakes every day, and that's how they learn so fast. So don't be afraid of mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning. Here's a simple way to practice. Read something for 2 minutes, close it. Then explain it in your own words. Watch a short English video. Pause it. Summarize what you understood. Learn 5 new words. Then make 5 sentences using those words. This helps your brain use English instead of only recognizing it. Finally, don't compare yourself with other people. Everyone learns at a different speed. Fluency isn't a race, it's a daily habit. Practice speaking for just 10 or 15 minutes every day. Slowly, your brain will become faster. One day, you'll answer questions without translating, without overthinking, and without freezing. That's when you'll realize you're finally thinking in English. So if you've been asking yourself, why can't I speak English fluently? Now you know the answer. You don't need more grammar. You don't need thousands of new words. You simply need to use the English you already know. Speak often, think in English, don't fear mistakes, because fluency doesn't come from learning more, it comes from using more. If this video helped you, subscribe to Fexorg Fluency for practical English lessons that help you speak with confidence. Keep learning, keep speaking, and remember, every fluent speaker was once a beginner who refused to give up.